Really good. We've brought a lot of the old players back, as you'll see. We've integrated the new players in really well. The sessions have been of a really high quality. We've done a mixture of obviously footballing stuff, physical stuff, team building stuff, and then you'll have seen the performances from the friendlies as well. You know, we've worked on certain things in training, which we've seen in the games. So it's been pleasing, and we're just really excited now to get going. Couldn't have really gone much better, to be honest with you. When you bring 6, 7, 8 new faces into a group, you know, it can take time. I think luckily for us, it's not took any time at all. I think after the first couple of sessions, it was, you know, we were looking at it and we were thinking, okay, this might just work from a person perspective, and then it's down to us then to get the best out of them from a footballing perspective. And we've worked on things, like I said before, over the last few weeks of the pre-season that we're starting to see on the pitch. So we're really excited about obviously what they can do, and I think we retained maybe 90-95% of the squad from last year, and they've been, you know, fantastic in terms of welcoming the new lads, which I think has made it easy for them to settle. So yeah, look, we're just delighted with how everything's gone. We've left no stone unturned. And come Saturday, you know, once we get over that white line, everything that we've done in the last 7 weeks will be down to that moment. So just get going now and let's see what we can do. Look, it's difficult to have so many games in a short space of time. However, we knew that was going to be the case. It's been the case for years. So we've prepared well in terms of numbers. We've got a big squad. We've got a competitive squad, most importantly, and we're going to need to use everybody. So I'm not overly concerned, if I'm being completely honest. What is concerning would be the new year. I think we've got 10 scheduled games, 3 away games between now and Christmas that are going to be on 4G. So the likelihood of us having games off between now and Christmas is small, which means that we may be in a similar position as we were last year with not many games after Christmas. But if we can get off to a good start, put ourselves in a strong position, being the cup competitions, we'll have nothing to worry about. So I'm not bothered in any way, shape or form about that. Obviously, every manager's going to have problems with fixtures. I think there were teams last year that had 12 games in 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I would much rather be on the opposite end of the spectrum than that. So yeah, the fixtures have come out. I think every game in this division is going to be tough. Whether we're playing once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, that won't change. So we work hard, we apply ourselves in the right way, we have high standards, and hopefully we can see some quality out on that pitch and we'll be a force for anybody. But it's going to be a long old season. There'll be plenty of ups and downs. The roller coaster's about to begin, and we're going to need, you know, the whole club galvanised as one to drag us through those tough times, because I'll tell you now, there'll be 1 or 2, and we know we're going to need everybody to kind of muck in to get us through them. Yeah, I've been here 8 months now. Obviously, it started off in a different capacity, and then obviously into a joint role with Kembo last year, and now obviously on my own. I think all you've got to do is look around the place. I think every team that comes here, whether it's training, friendlies, whatever, they leave and they're so impressed with the work that's been done, whether it be the pitch or the bars or just the whole place in general. The people here, it's different level, and I think it's probably one of, if not the best clubs in the counties, and maybe even the league above that in terms of its infrastructure. You know, just now there's God knows how many kids out there using that pitch. So it's a fantastic football club to be a part of. I've embraced it, and really happy that they've kind of embraced me as well. I feel a massive part of the club. The kids come down here and play, so it's got a place in my heart after such a short space of time, which you sometimes you don't know whether to expect that. So been brilliant. Obviously, big shoes to fill with obviously Kenny stepping aside from the football management day to day. But listen, I'm gonna give it me everything. And so far, it's been fantastic. The last 7 weeks, and even before that, obviously the recruitment side of things was really good. It's an attractive place to play football, so it makes your job a little bit easier. The management team's changed ever so slightly as well. Gutted that Sinead's obviously stepped away as physio. She's been here a long time. But personal life and work and other things meant she couldn't fully commit to it. So we understood that. But we're gutted, and obviously, look, she knows it, but my heartfelt thanks to her for the work that she's done, because she was a huge part of the dressing room. Huge part. Obviously, Nickel as well. Everyone knows Nickel. And yeah, it's a similar situation. Had to take a step back through personal circumstance. So two really tough acts to follow, but thankfully we've found two really good people that are going to come in. Sarah Ellis is coming in as physio. So I've been with Sarah before at Nelson. Again, degree qualified in physiotherapy. She's a teacher as well at one of the local schools. So I'm sure Sarah's going to have a really good season with us, and the lads have already taken to her really well. And thankfully, she's not had a great deal to do. We've not had many injuries, which is great. And then obviously everyone knows Gaz Thompson as well, who's come in as our kit man. Familiar face around here, really popular with the fans, with the players already. So it's a no-brainer for us. So we're in good shape, and obviously it was announced the other week on social media about Cookie coming in as well. He's been a fantastic addition to me and Bradders. Loads of experience, not only playing but coaching in America, in the counties. Knows his stuff and has had a real impact already. Lads have taken to him really well as well. So it's kind of all fallen together really nicely. Which I'm very, very pleased about. Obviously, we just want to get to Saturday now, and come 3 o'clock, start on the right foot, and hopefully by kind of 4:45, 5 o'clock, we can have our first 3 points of the season. But like I said earlier, no game's easy. Saturday will be tough. We know what to expect, but we'll be giving our absolute everything for a positive result come 5 o'clock.